Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share something very personal, a story about how I improved my English communication skills. If you're someone who's struggling with English or feeling shy about speaking, this video is for you. I'll walk you through my own journey, the challenges I faced, and the steps I took to become more confident in English. Trust me, if I can do it, you can too. A few years ago, I found myself in situations where I had to speak English, but I couldn't find the right words. I could understand what they were saying, but when it came to my turn, I froze. My mind went blank. The words were there, somewhere, but I just couldn't bring them out. I was embarrassed, and I felt like I didn't belong. The worst part was, I knew I wasn't bad at English. I had learned grammar in school, knew some vocabulary, but putting all that together to actually speak, that was a different story. It was like I had all the puzzle pieces, but I didn't know how to put them together. That day, I realized if I wanted to feel confident and communicate properly, I had to improve my English speaking skills. But the question was, how? Everyday situations became a struggle. I would avoid conversations where I had to speak in English, especially with people I didn't know well. If someone asked me a question, I would answer in the shortest sentence possible to avoid making mistakes. At social gatherings, I would stay quiet. I wanted to participate, but the fear of saying something wrong held me back. Every time I heard people chatting casually in English, I would think, why can't I speak like that? Even simple things like ordering food at a restaurant, asking for directions, or introducing myself at a work event were nerve-wracking. I could feel my confidence slipping away. I knew I had to make a change. But how do you start improving when you don't even know where to begin? One evening, after another frustrating day of avoiding conversations, I sat down and told myself, enough is enough. I'm going to change this. And you know what? It wasn't easy at all. But with a few steps and a lot of practice, I started seeing changes. Today, I want to share those steps with you, hoping they might help you as well. Step 1. Reading aloud. At first, I was too shy to speak in front of people, so I started reading aloud to myself. I picked up books and newspapers, sometimes even just product labels. I would read them out loud, slowly, paying attention to how I pronounced each word. It helped me get used to hearing my own voice in English and gave me a bit more confidence. If you're just starting out, try reading simple English books, even children's books. It's not about how hard the material is. It's about getting used to speaking the language. Step 2. Listening to native speakers. I started watching English movies, TV shows, and YouTube videos, especially ones with subtitles. Listening to how native speakers form their sentences, their tone, their rhythm, it was like music. I learned so much from just listening, imitating the way they spoke. One of my favorites was watching cooking shows. I wasn't just learning English. I was picking up new hobbies too. Listening is key. Whether it's movies, podcasts, or even songs, surround yourself with the language. It's one of the best ways to get comfortable with the flow of English. Step 3. Practicing with a partner. After some time, I realized I needed to actually talk to someone. So, I started practicing with a friend who was also trying to improve their English. We'd have small conversations in English, At first, they were super simple. Things like, "How was your day?" or "What did you eat for lunch?" But gradually, we began to talk about more complex topics. It helped me a lot because I wasn't afraid of being judged by my friend, and we were learning together. Find someone you trust, maybe a friend, a family member, or even an online community, and practice speaking. The more you use English in real conversations, the better you'll get. Step 4. Thinking in English. This was a big game changer for me. I realized that I would always think in my native language first, and then try to translate my thoughts into English. That's when things would get messy, and I'd stumble over words. So, I made a conscious effort to start thinking in English. At first, it felt strange, but I practiced by thinking in English during my daily activities, whether I was shopping, cooking, or walking. It might feel awkward at first, but try to train your brain to think in English. It makes forming sentences easier, and you'll be able to speak more fluently. Step 5. Learning from mistakes. Let me tell you something important. It's okay to make mistakes. In fact, it's necessary. I made countless mistakes while speaking, but each one taught me something. Whether it was using the wrong tense or mispronouncing a word, I learned to accept these mistakes as part of the journey. Slowly, I started improving. If you make a mistake, don't let it stop you. Just correct yourself and move on. Everyone who's ever learned a new language has made mistakes along the way. As time passed, I realized how much my improved English skills were affecting my life. I could finally express myself in meetings and discussions without feeling nervous. I started feeling more confident in social settings, talking to new people, and even making friends with those who didn't speak my native language. It felt like I was opening a door to a whole new world. Improving my English communication skills not only helped me in my studies and career, but it also helped me connect with people from different cultures. It made me more confident and independent. And that's what I want for you too. So, to everyone watching who's on their journey to improving their English, just remember, it's a process. Take small steps, be patient with yourself, and enjoy the journey. You'll get there, I promise. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on learning English. I'll see you in the next video.